Hello everyone, let's get through the news that made our headlines this week. Welcome to the Weekly Flyby. High Performance Group released their action pack for Microsoft Flight Simulator. There are a couple of things you need to know though. Number one, you will need the standalone H145 as it is not included in this pack. And number two, this is still an early version. Having that said, with the pack you'll get 5 new variants on top of the base model. There are a few missions around the Seattle area already, but they are just some initial testing ones. As for the 5 variants of the H145, you'll be getting the Emergency Medical Services and Search and Rescue, Firefighter, Offshore Utility and Coast Guard, Civilian and the Military Cargo versions. All of these with their own configuration and characteristics. In case you're wondering if you don't have the H145 yet, you're looking at the $77.99 investment. Do keep in mind that the price will rise in the future, and once the add-on comes out of early access, you'll have to pay $19 for both packages. Check out the link in the video description to find out where to get this. If you're looking for something to do in DCS with your UE, here's an idea. What about some time traveling back to 1968 for a Vietnam-like campaign? That's an image that most of us didn't actually saw in real life, but we can easily fetch from our memories. The blade slap of a group of UEs flying over lush forests is something really special. It's also something that, ignoring the horrors of war of course, a lot of helicopter pilots would like to try sometime, and for those of us that are not actually helicopter pilots, we'll settle with the sim. Paradiselost is a campaign for the DCS UE which puts you in a similar role. It transports you back to 1968, where after a communist coup in the Philippines backed by China, the country started expanding and its guerrilla troops are in control of a portion of Guam. You are put in the shoes of Jack Wilson, and as a member of the 4th Aviation Battalion, your job will be to fly all kinds of sorties. Resupply runs, combat assaults, dust-offs, extractions, pretty much everything you could think of, you'll be doing it. I have reviewed this campaign which is pretty good and tell you my thoughts on it. Don't worry though, as there won't be any spoilers. Find the link for the review in the video description. When you plan your missions, you plan them to be a success. When you create missions, well, success can be relative. Success can mean players defeat the bad guys. It usually does, but perhaps more often than not, success may have a different meaning altogether. Players can lose against the AI but still have a ton of fun. When that happens, the end success of the players can still mean the mission designer succeeded at providing a good time to those involved. The Ugly Angels have had such an experience with what they call a catastrophic defeat, so they have decided to make a video about it. Check out our article as we have embedded the video there, it is quite interesting. Speaking of DCS, find out 5 non-military things you can do in the sim, and in case you missed it, check out the news for the previous weeks by skimming through our weekly flyby playlist. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be seeing you all in the next one. Until then, take care and fly safe.